Good morning, YouTube. It is about 9:45, just passed. I lost track of time, didn't realize how fast 9:45 came. And here we are, working from home. Had a major headache this morning and did not feel like going to the office. But I am ready to do some work and get things done here from home. I got things all set up. Changed the angle around a little bit here today, as you can see. Not sure if I like this setup, but it's what I've got going on right now. And part of that is I just wanted to be a little bit more efficient with how I do things and what I've got going on, which is part of what we want to talk about today. And the funny thing is, I find myself a little bit and a lot more focused actually when I'm driving and drive streaming. However, I've gotten away from that, as you know, haven't done one in quite some time. Just have been sitting here at home, and we'll probably do a little bit more walking live streaming, drone fly streaming, less of the drive streaming, just because after reviewing a few of the videos of those drive streams that I've done, I've determined and decided that, yeah, I do look at the camera way too much. I do look at the chat way too much. It's like texting and driving. And so it's unsafe. Even if there's nobody on the road, there could always be that runaway squirrel or rabbit or bird that, runs in front of me. And next you know, I'm toast. And so I want to focus on driving, of course, and do the drive stream like this. I think it's better, safer, and it's been a while since I've done this from home, and I plan on doing this more regularly so that I can exercise that live stream muscle, if you will, and be more efficient in this whole process. I find that if I don't do something, then things get Drone1, thanks. Yes, definitely safer. No, for sure. Thank you for agreeing. It is, and you've been on my drive streams before, and many people have said, yeah, it's unsafe. Tammy Jean made a meme or some funniness out of it, and I get it 100%. But it was just something that I wanted to try and see. The funny thing is, my very first live stream was on a drive, because again, it was just, I'm curious how this works, how to do this. And I was driving to go see my son play some rugby in Richmond, and I was like, let me just try and see, and turned on. Wesley DS Gaming, good morning, and thanks for joining today. Yeah, this is a little quick live stream this morning. Just want to talk a little bit about, my plan of the day, which is what POD stands for, and efficiency. So I remember getting in the car. I got really efficient with doing it, with the live stream. I basically just used my cell phone. I set it up with this magnetic mount on there, and have a magnetic mount on the car dash from Bullet Point. Stuck it on there, and good to go. Got my microphone set up, and it was very easy. I got more efficient doing that. But because I got away from doing this from home, I kind of forgot how to do a live stream from home. So over the past couple days, over the past couple live streams that I've done from home, from this office desk here, I've found that I've forgotten some things. In fact, it's just like anything, I have not built that muscle memory for live streaming from home. And so things get, to include the mind, I find myself right now, right in this instance of me thinking a lot about what I want to say and talk to you guys about. And that's the efficiency of things, and that's what I'm getting at. The more we do things, the more we get in the habit of doing things and figuring things out, we become more efficient. It's like, practice, when we play sports, when you are getting ready for your athletic or anything really, the more you do it, the better you get at it, and you become more efficient. So a lot of it is just repetitions and getting your reps in, so that you can, make sure. I like your PC fans. Oh yeah, thank you. Yeah, we'll talk. I'll show you that here in a second. But yeah, it's all about being efficient, is what I think is, to me, to include my video editing. I've not actually made a video in a while, and I kind of forgot how to do some of the keystrokes in Adobe Premiere Pro. Sure, I remember here this and that and this, but it's not 100% efficient. Good morning, Don. Thanks for joining as well. So, Yeah, what is the plan for today? Being since I am working from home. Well, my wife had to go to work this morning, so Maggie is home with me. So you'll see her pop in every once in a while, but do some work from home, get some admin done, of course, as usual. Probably take a lunch break, of course. I've got one of those Factor 7 meal. I think it's Factor 7. I've been calling it factory for so long, which my wife is like, it's not a factory meal. But I'm sure it was made in a factory and packaged in a factory and then sent to us for us to consume, right? But I've been eating those a lot. Very efficient way to get my nutrition in throughout the day. And she gets those paleo style meals, so it's healthy. It's healthier anyway, and it's just the right portion size to not feel full and still stay efficient throughout the day. Because I know if I eat a lot, especially at lunch, I get super sleepy. It's like eating, what do we call them at school in the academy? Z burgers. You eat this giant hamburger at lunch, and you're knocked out for the next 2 or 3 classes in college. And so, yeah, Z burgers, no good. Interesting. I've got this warning on my YouTube Studios that says the stream's current bitrate is 2600. The stream's current bitrate is lower than the recommended bitrate. We recommend that you use a stream bitrate of 6800 kbps. So I don't know what that means. So for those of you that do this a lot more or understand what that's referring to, help me out here and tell me, what does this mean? How do I change my bitrate to 6800 kilobits per second? Warren, good morning. Thanks for hanging out, bro. Appreciate you. Yeah, and maybe, let's see here. Stream health. It says it's good, even though the bitrate is low. Does that mean I have a whole bunch of devices at home that's using the internet and it's bogging things down? Or is it a setting in Prism Live that I have set up on this computer over here? But in your settings, so that's a settings thing. Let's see here. Interesting. What you streaming with, OBS or Streamlabs? I'm using Prism Live, which is I think it looks exactly like OBS. In fact, I think it uses OBS as its core, and Prism it looks almost the same. But I like using Prism Live because I have the ability to switch from this camera to this camera and walk around. In fact, I can show that to you here in a second as well if you're interested. But work from home is horrible for your diet. The food is always there. Trying to get back into intermittent fasting again. Yeah, oh, right on. That's cool. I eat maybe, let's see, 5 meals a day. At least that's the goal, as funny as that sounds. But it's the idea is to maintain the blood sugar levels so that they're somewhat constant, as opposed to spike at breakfast, right? And then it drops before lunch, mid-snack, right? And then spikes again at lunch, and then you start to crash, and then dinner. So I'll eat a mini meal in between breakfast and lunch, depending on when I wake up, because I think I woke up at like 11 o'clock in the morning on Saturday because I was up too late playing video games on Friday night. Prism is free. And in fact, here, this is the biggest reason why I like Prism Live. And I was turned on to it because of the drone flying. I could live stream from my DJI Mavic 3 Pro using RTMP-S to the phone, and you guys would basically see the live feed of the drone. And I can do this also. In fact, let's see here. Let's show you the left screen here. So left monitor. So you're looking at the left monitor now, which obviously it's what's being captured. So Prism lens. Okay, you can't actually see that. Let's see. Let's go to, what if we go to right monitor? Nope. Right monitor maybe? Okay, let's do the right monitor. So right monitor and Prism lens. And I'm going to open up Prism lens. So here, in fact, you guys might be able to hijack it if you're looking at the right monitor there. So when I set up a scene for the Prism lens, which is an app that I can use on my phone to basically capture. In fact, I wonder if you guys, if you're interested, if anybody of you have Prism Live, click on, try to scan this QR code, and I wonder if you can actually get into my, and be a camera where you're at, so to speak. But before you do that, let me know so we can be ready. But I'm on my phone now, opening up the Prism Live mobile app. And when I do click on the connect, in fact, I can actually show you what I'm looking at on my phone, because I've got this other cool app here, this Microsoft Link. I'm going to move it over to here to the right screen. So this is what's on my phone, Prism Live, loading your app. Let's see, start recording, start now. So I'm going to cast from my phone to the computer, and you guys should be able to see what's going on there. Open phone screen, put this over here. So I think this is pretty cool. Start now. And now you are going to be looking at the phone screen. So this is what I'm looking at on the phone, right? See? And then I'll scan this QR code there, connect, and then using my computer interface, connect, I can now take you guys on a walkabout throughout the house. Let's go say hi to Maggie real quick. And I wonder, real quick, can you hear me? Let's see, so we are now on Prism Live, so let's go to the Prism Lens cell. There, it's using, all right, so I got a setting to do, audio, use custom audio device, okay, nope, check. Can you hear me now? Thank you, Wesley DS Gaming. Roger that. No audio. So I need to figure out how to get this audio onto the phone using the Prism Live dealio. So in my scenes, I click on this, no audio, correct? Or do you have audio now still? Okay, so here, efficiency, right? Always figuring things out. And when I was doing the drive streaming, I figured out, I thought the best way to do that. But again, it's Mr. J, thanks for hanging out, bro. Yeah, still haven't come over to iFly to come and fly yet, but in time, right? I know we're all busy. We're all busy taking care of things, but all good nonetheless. So we should have sound now, correct? No sound? Let's see here. You guys should have sound. But I hope you have sound. All right, let's take a look at the chat. Catch up on the chat. Work from home, horrible. Trying to back into intermittent fasting. I'm not familiar with intermittent fasting other than... Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what intermittent fasting is. I've heard the term before. I'm just not aware of what exactly it is. Audio is a go. Thank you very much, Wesley. Appreciate you. Let's see here. We're catching up. Is that why I gained weight? Because you did not intermittent fast? Prism is free. I'm a hunter-gatherer. A hunt for my kitchen and then I gather. That's awesome. Let's see. Multi-meal and intermittent fasting are both good at controlling blood sugar. I just rather be hungry than work on 6 meals. I'm not organized enough for that. Ah, right on. Lance, good morning. Thanks for joining as well. Yeah, no, it's one of those things where, nutrition, and everybody's sense of nutrition will differ. There is no best or right way. We have to decide what's best for us as a consumer, one who consumes food, yeah? And, if you like to eat Twinkies, then eat your Twinkies. But recognize also the consequences of eating way too many Twinkies or ice cream, how it'll affect the body, of course, And if one does not mind being, how they are body-wise, then that's okay too, right? I guess it comes down to, for one, what do you want to get out of your body? Do you want to be able to walk or run or lift X number of weights kind of thing, or do pull-ups? Then you treat your body in a way that it can do those things and perform those activities. The key is knowing what you're putting in your mouth and why. Yeah, 100% agree. Cool Cat, good morning, Mike. How are you? Thanks for joining, bro. Yeah, getting back into the daily live streaming, and this won't be very long. It's going to be just a little bit of me talking a bit about the pound of the day as usual. Getting back into that habit, of course, and then talking a little bit about efficiency, which what we're talking about here with food and health. How can we be more efficient? And it's a whole big thing. In fact, I guess it comes down to longevity. I mean, we're here on this earth, and how do we want to enjoy our lives, right? And I was thinking about this the other day. What am I doing? I go from one hobby to the next hobby to this hobby and that, and it's like, man, what am I doing? Well, you know what? I'm enjoying life. I'm enjoying the fruits of literally, the proverbial fruits of my labor. I work hard, I make money, and I buy the cool stuff that makes me happy, that makes me smile, versus some people, they are work and they're all about gathering the money. And for what though? I'm pretty content with what I've got going on. I'm not I don't make $1 million a year, not yet anyway, right? Maybe someday, maybe we all will. And, that will allow me to buy more stuff, right? And be happier again. What do they say? Money doesn't buy you happiness. You know what? I think it does. Versus the guy that doesn't have a lot of money, that's wishing they had more money so they could buy stuff to be happy. So it's that cycle, and allowing them to live their lives the way they want to. And let's see here. I know I'm starting to get a little philosophical. I'm philosophizing over here. If Cool Cat is here, I'm leaving. He trashes the place up. What are we doing? Oh boy, here comes philosophy rabbit hole. I know, right? I went down that road. Now, yeah, thank you very much, Don. Let's get back into talking about efficiency, because how can we be more efficient between our, what we put on our body and the tools that we use, right? For our hobbies, for how we enjoy life. I started gaming, right? I started playing Fortnite, and so what did I do? This is the keyboard that I started with this keyboard here and this mouse, right? And when I first started playing, I kept hitting this start button all the time. So I created these little, blockers. In fact, here's one of them to keep my thumb away from this little blocker here, to keep my thumb off of that start key menu, It's so, yeah, literal blocker. And I use this, I think I don't know what kind of a mouse this is. It's a Logitech MX Master 3S. So it's got a button here, 1, 2, 3. I could scroll down, 4, 5, and then this scroll. So it's got a whole bunch of buttons, which I actually use when I play Fortnite. And so these are two tools to be efficient when I'm typing, when I'm doing video editing, when I'm working, versus my newest tool. Actually, the newest tool is this mouse pad, and I'll explain that here in a second. But because the mouse pad is actually the newest tool, but the next newest tool would be this gaming keyboard. It's a mini, it's 60%, but what I like is it allows me to be more efficient, I think more efficient, when ergonomically speaking, let me take my sweater off here. What I like is that this setup that I have here for my microphone here, all right, because I have started to live stream my games, but there is the keyboard, and I'm effectively, if you will, symmetrical, which I like and how I like playing. You know, left hand keyboard, right hand mouse, and this is smooth. This is a lot of travel, which do I necessarily need? And maybe I should change my mouse settings so that I can get more movement with my arm when I'm playing my game. But I did get this mouse pad. It's a soft mouse pad versus this mouse pad, which I do need to return. It's a hard mouse pad because prior to like you saw with that previous keyboard, right? I was using this. I was actually not using a mouse pad and just going straight on the desk like this. Whoops, you can't see that. Basically, just straight on the desk. It's loud. You can hear that scraping, right? And I found that it's not very, I guess I don't like it. So I eventually started using a mouse pad. Well, actually, it wasn't a mouse pad. It was actually this, I started using this gun cleaning pad. Shaking the stuff off of it real quick. It's neoprene, you know. It's a gun cleaning pad. And I was using this as my mouse pad, like this. But for some reason, I just didn't like that I had it set up over here on the side like that, and it didn't feel right. But having this gigantic mouse pad that is a keyboard pad also, effectively speaking, right? I feel symmetrical once again. I don't have two different surfaces on my arms, and I like it. I like it, you know. And when you are comfortable, I feel I can be more efficient, you know, and that's what we're talking about here. I bought simply a cheap keyboard that works perfectly. Those keyboards, like the one you have, is very nice. Time and motion analysis doesn't only save time, but free up your mind for more important stuff. Exactly. A cluttered desk is a creative mind. What about a cluttered office, Brett? Good morning, brother. Yeah, it is pretty. It is a tiny keyboard, and I like it. You know, because having that gigantic keyboard, which was ergonomic, which is great for typing. This I really like. I like the sound of the keys also. I mean, right? And this is how I play Fortnite. In fact, if you guys are interested in seeing me play Fortnite, my gaming channel is at Cyraval. Here, I'll put a link up for you guys. And I've started to put a whole bunch of stuff on there because I've spent more time gaming than flying drones recently. I must have extremely covered. Yeah, exactly, Don. I think we all do. I think everybody that is here, you know, that's making videos, flying drones, that's on YouTube, that contributes to the chat. We are all creative in our own special way. For one, I think, you know, which I believe is pretty awesome. You know, so yeah, no, heck yeah, man, heck yeah. Let's see here, playlists, play, and here is that, if you guys are interested in checking that out. So let's see. I'd much rather play with you in a game of Fortnite or PUBG. All right, cool cat. I'm game. But I got work to do first. You know, my boss is probably listening. When are you going to start working, Jason? You keep flapping your lips. In time, sir. In time. Yeah. And that's, you know, what's great about what we do for how I take care of my people for one, and myself, is its honor system when it comes to work. I find that we are more efficient when we, as opposed to, hey, you have to put in an 8-hour day, 9 to 5, 8 to 4, 7 to 3, whatever. When you're done doing stuff, right, and you have nothing else to do at work, go do nothing elsewhere. Go home. I don't mind that at all. And I know, for one, at least I feel guilty if I don't put in an 8-hour day. So I'll make up for it, by working 10 hours next week. Funny thing is, I'm always working 10 or 12 hours anyway, because I'm working from home nearly all the time. So, but that's the thing about, I guess, that honor system. We got rid of, what is it called? The vacation time, paid time off. And if you want to take a week off, go take a week off. You'll make up for it later on, And because we're a small unit, we can do that. We're a small team. It's a trust and honor system that I bestow upon my teammates to do that. And that's primarily for the managers. The hourly folks, of course, have to still clock in. Because when they do work more than 8 hours a day, then they get, or 40 hours a week, then they'll get overtime. All right, but yeah, that's my gaming channel. If you guys are interested in checking it out, I think that link will work. I just copy pasted it over. In fact, let's double check that it does work. Okay, yep, it does work. It takes you to a playlist of my solo games. I call my playlist for solo games Han. Do you know why? Let's see. Lambo, I'm terrible at PUBG. About Hit Road. Good morning. Irene. Good morning. Thanks for hanging out. Also, that's awesome. Let's get you. Let's see here. And I think I gave you a jacket there. It's funny. My dad was asking me the other day. I want a jacket too. Can you send me one? I'm a size medium, and I'm like, Dad, I'm not sending people jackets. It's a nickname or a slang for exactly Han Solo. That's exactly why. My dad's like, send me a jacket, and he kept on going on. I mean, he's older and / he's joking me, right? And I'm like, no, Dad, it's not a real jacket. It's just, it's just a nickname for Blue Wrench, for moderator. So yeah, we were laughing about it the other day. We were talking on the phone. They're out in Texas. We'll get there, Jason. Yes, indeed. But I actually really enjoy playing Fortnite. I started streaming my games. I made my first video short for Fortnite. I think yesterday. I was in the middle of a live because the live yesterday was me editing a video for the thing. And it's funny about that is I've not edited a video in a while, so I kind of have forgotten how to do it. So exercising the video editing muscles to continue to be efficient, So once again, going back to efficiency. Let's see, Cool Cat. Don, if you ever feel like strapping on a pair of boots and shooting some bad guys in PUBG, please let me know. We could be a very successful gaming duo in PUBG. Nice. You know what? Yeah, I'm focused obviously right now. I know, Mike, you keep you always invite me to play PUBG with you. Primarily, I enjoy Fortnite. That's the only one I really want to learn right now and continue to learn. And maybe I'll get into PUBG down the road. I'm not gonna completely say no, because never say never, right? And we'll go from there. Oh, let's go back to the ACAM. But yeah, this is my setup to be a little bit more efficient. I've got a headset here, and I got the headset primarily when my brother was in town, because he had set up on my I brought in a folding table to my left over here so that he could play. So we were playing back to back. My son's playing in his room with my brother's son back to back, and we put Evelyn on the landing, so she was playing Fortnite as well. So yeah, we had 5 people. I know you can only do 4 squads, but 5 people were streaming, so there was a lot of lag. But we played, From what I saw yesterday, you're very good at Fortnite too. You certainly understand the fundamentals of moving through terrain. Bro, I think my son went into some settings in Epic Games, and he's like, you play way too much, Dad. And I used to get on him about playing way too many video games because, for one, I wanted his focus to be on school and athletics. When you're an old guy like me, right, you know, do whatever the heck you want, right? Like play Fortnite all day long, which fortunately, I did yesterday. But with breaks here and there, like taking Maggie outside, scooping the pool, etc., etc. But let's see here. I haven't gamed since UT 99. Since Utah 99? University of Texas? From what I saw yesterday, you're very good at Fortnite too. Thank you, Mike. Appreciate it. And you're a busy guy. I understand that the offer is there if you'd ever like to take me up on the offer. Yeah. You know what? I'm game to play some Fortnite with you guys and learning how to, learning from you guys too, because I enjoy it, and I want to get better at it because I like it, And I was getting some good wins yesterday. In fact, let me. I'm not gonna play right now because I am gonna work, but everything is slow when you don't want it to be slow, right? Or when you want it to go. I've played PUBG Mobile for 5 years, but PUBG PC is like picking up a brand new game entirely. That's right, with your brand new computer, which is awesome, bro. And looking forward to seeing your progress with that and how you make that happen. In fact, yeah, man, if you want to throw some gaming videos up, looking forward to that too. And yeah, I enjoy the video making process. Unfortunately, like I said, I've not done it in a while, but man, this thing it's finally stopped. I cut myself on my dang SpongeBob coffee mug, which I broke. I'm not gonna pick it up again because I gotta fix it. I think my sister-in-law bought that for me when we were living in New York City in 2007. They came down for Christmas, and that was one of my Christmas presents when we were living out there. And I've had that for how many years already? Since 2007, almost 20 years. And it slipped out of my hand and I broke it. I was so upset about it. And so that's what happens when you do things when you're sleepy, not being very efficient with my movements. Off to do laundry. See you guys later. Warren, have a great day. Enjoy your laundry day. That's good. Laundry day is a good thing. But that was a great game. Which game? Did I miss something? I've played PUBG, Lambo, Warren. Which was a cool game are you referring to? The one that I was playing? No doubt I'll share some vids pics at some point. It's all about the journey for me, I guess. Yeah, me too. In fact, what's neat about this NVIDIA GPU that I have, in Fortnite, it has man, it's starting to bleed again. In Fortnite, it has a thing on the top right corner. So I guess on this side over here that says highlights, where it will take the 20-second capture of an event, of a kill, all right, as well as the SteelSeries program that came with the headphones, right? It captures like a minute of footage of that particular event, of that elimination that occurred. And so I can edit it, and I've been playing with that and just going directly from NVIDIA Fortnite straight to YouTube on my YouTube channel. So yeah, my YouTube channel once again is at Cyraval. Have you guys figured out what Cyraval is? In fact, let me try something here. I'm going to log into that account right now. I was talking to Don about Unreal Tournament. The Unreal Engine is still used today to run a bunch of similar... Oh, okay, cool. Right on. Let's see here. So... Ooh, we gotta mute that. Good morning. Who's this sound like? But my it's funny because my son and my brother were like, why'd you call it? My son, when he first saw my my gaming name, he says to me later on, goes, why did they give you that weird name? What a weird name they gave you. My brother's like, why are you calling yourself Cy Ravel? You know, he was sitting me over, you know, when I was setting up my whole thing. And I'm like, you guys don't get it, do you? So I said to my son, all right, Niraves. And my son goes, what? But I used to call him that when he was doing something. And I was like, that's my son's name backwards. Nosaj, that's my name backwards. So what's Cy Raval? So they're cracking up when they're like, oh, no way. So, yeah. They were laughing. Yeah, exactly, Brett. Exactly. It's easy to see when you type it out in all lowercase letters. But the way I have it in the thing, it looks like this. Sairaval. It looks like that. So it's not as obvious, you know. But exactly, that is my name. Cyraval Nosaj. Nosa. So when I game, right, people are, I tried to do, what do you call it, squads and fill. So I was playing with a bunch of strangers. I had my mic off because my wife was sleeping. And they're like, hey, hello, new friend, Cy. Let's get Cy. Hey, we got to revive Cy. Because I would die all the time, right? But interesting to say the least. In fact, you know, having been, a gamer, if you will, for almost 3 months. It'll be 3 months in 2 days. In 2 days, it will be 3 months that I've been playing Fortnite. And I think I've played the game at least once every day. So, you know, watching videos on how to get better, you know, and this and that, and just, it's entertaining to say the least. I mean, I enjoy watching me play the game and watching other people play the game, and wow, some amazing players out there. And do I want to be like that? Maybe, maybe not, you know. But there are 60 days left in this season, and I've played a ranked game a few months ago, but I haven't played ranked in a while. So this season, Chapter 5, Season 2 of Fortnite, I haven't played a ranked game yet, but I think what I'm going to do is vlog or stream the journey of my ranked games. I'm curious, you know. No such it is then. Yes, exactly. When we're in my virtual reality, you know, it's like Bizarro, right? From old school Superman. Bizarro was the opposite of Superman. You know, Cyraval Nosaj when I'm gaming. Buddy's stepdad used to put name Nod Otsavak in phone book. Old school screening tactic. Nice. Don Kovisto. That's cool. Yeah, right? Old school. Add a few more letters to it also. So it would be Nod Otsivoksky, right? I'd put a ski on the end of it, right? Cyravalsky. Now I'm really hidden. Right? So, but yeah, just being more efficient, doing this, exercising the YouTubing from home muscles, getting things set up. In fact, I just figured out the zoom or the autofocus on the camera itself, because I think it was yesterday, I'm gaming, you know, and I look at it again, and I'm like, why is my face all blurry, but that thing over there, back there, this thing was all clear? It's because I was off to the side like this versus it over there. In fact, this is how I plan to set up my gaming. Right, so it's got the right monitor set up, which is going to capture the screen of Fortnite, and then this will be my gaming thing here. In fact, let's see here. As an example, let's pull up a video that I saved from the Fortnite, just so you could see. Let's see here. Z outro videos. And let's look at this video here. I'm not sure exactly what is on this video, but it's a Fortnite. Oops, paste, and I think if I put this here, it will work. So I've got, this is what the interface should look like. So this is all Prism Live. I'm not playing right now, I'm just showing this as an example. So this is gameplay. So it's got my face cam. And I like this setup here, so if I'm playing the game, it looks like that I'm looking at the game here, because the camera is on my left side. So this camera's here, as opposed to not looking at this screen here, but you see how the composition of the video is 1/3? It looks off to me, right? If I'm looking this way playing the game, and the camera here. Now, if I were to put a camera on the right side of the screen, does that make sense? So my girl, New York City, have a nice day as well. Thanks for joining and hanging out. I'm not playing a game, I'm just playing a video, just talking about being efficient. But yeah, I'm gonna start with gaming, live streaming my game. Let's turn that off. Yeah, this was a funny win because I'm running around and I won because we see that gunfire that's over there? The dudes killed themselves. They're shooting at each other and they killed themselves and I won. What? How crazy was that? In fact, I do want them to do that video and maybe I'll edit that one later on, you know. But so this is the thumbnail. I created a thumbnail for this live stream here. But could you try it on the left? Also make it a little smaller in comparison to the game's screen. Oh, okay. Let's see here. No, thank you for that feedback. In fact, let's see here. So when I'm live streaming, you're talking about, let's open that back up again. Video. No, not that one. Actual gameplay video. This one here. So pause there. So you're saying, Cool Cat, put this on this side over here, for example. And then I can make that smaller here like that. Move this up here. Is this what you're talking about? Putting this over here. Let's see, line that up together there. They were probably throwing stuff at each other. Oh yeah, no, they totally were. They were shooting each other actually. Lower left above the health bar, but smaller by 30%. All right, so down here like this and smaller. Okay. I could try it. Yeah, I'll try it. What do you think about the controller? Put that down here, closer to the bottom. I kind of like having a border around these, just so it's just above health bar. Or do you think this border is not necessary on both? And let's make that smaller too. Right to the edge. You're talking about this to the edge like that? Yeah, I'll try it, you know. I mean, it's oops, undo. For me, once again, it's just all about border. Looks okay, I guess. I like the border. Yeah. I've seen some other gamers like Toby Wanshinabe. He has a cool border, so does Evolve Jake. They got a cool border around their head. And it denotes to me something a little bit different from the thing. I do, and I contemplated whether or not I want to go, let's see here, the full. So when I play the game, it messes things up a little bit because it's weird. This is the actual screen, like so. You see how the map has no border? I was kind of like, maybe I want to do it that way, like that. Yeah, and I thought to put it so that these are all in line there. But yeah, I'll try it like this, you know. I don't know that I like it next to the edge like that, to be honest with you. I like things, so to speak, in line. And that's why I had it there like that. But then kill feed is not, can't see it, so making that smaller probably makes sense too. So putting it there like so, or I could put this here like that. So ideas, you know, ideas. Put this here. Yeah, I had all this stuff up here like this because I didn't think there was anything else here. But no, you're right. There could be information there that people want to see and absorb while I'm playing. And so keeping things out off to the side like this. Like for example, you know, when I'm playing squads with my brother and his kids or trios, their information's up here. And so I had this below there. But this probably makes best sense here like so. I could probably move it all the way over to the side so it's in line with that there. Again, being more efficient, right? Efficiency in anything and everything that we do. You know, so that looks pretty good, I think. I'm gonna try it. Because for one, it's all about the viewer's experience also that's watching me live stream, right? It's about what you guys, how you guys want to see as well. You know, how of course, part of how I want it to look, as well as what I want you, how you want to see it. I know that's the information that I want to see. I like seeing the hands go to work, you know, and I would like this off to the side so it's symmetrical with the other side here. In fact, what I'll do is I'll make these the exact same size. All right. And then probably put that there like that. Now, what irritates to me about that is that they are not in line. I feel like they have to be in line, so that's why I want it here like this. And I wanted this to be the same size as that, but it doesn't have to be for the sake of size, and putting this here like so. To me, it looks balanced. That's why I like it like that. But what I could do, are you able to put the hands inside your face video? Hands inside your face? Are you talking about like having it like this? I thought about putting it here like this, the hands in the middle, which is where I initially wanted it. Like this is how I wanted it to be, but I feel like, what's this? Oh, that's the prism lens. That's a different camera. What about headshot above kill feed? Headshot above kill feed. Headshot above kill feed like this. And the hands are, I'd like the hands to be in the middle, but I feel like there's stuff here that you guys want to see too. Or maybe that's good. You can still see the dude running around, you know. And why do I have there? All right. Maybe make that smaller so that you can still see the dude, like so. All right. How does that look? What do you think? Ideas, right? If I'm gonna put this on the left side there, I'm gonna need to move my camera off to the side, to the right side that is, because I don't like that. If I'm looking at and playing this way, it looks like I'm looking to the wrong side of the screen. In other words, I would rather, let's go back to it here. Let's find a different video. Oh, this is the game. You'll get a kick out of this, guys. Yeah. So, all right, let's you can see, this is the original. This is what was recorded. I thought I deleted this file. I still have it. But putting the gameplay, you can't see my mouse yet, that's funny. I had it all the way off to the side. This particular game, but looking at this, I don't like the composition of where my head is in relation to the frame of the entire picture. But yeah, figuring things out, you know. Yes, if you put that picture on your images in your The funny thing is, when I'm playing, I don't see my hands and I don't see my face. That's more for, if you will, what other game streamers are doing. You know, putting their face. Yeah, I'm attempting to emulate the people that I like. His face is all the way off to the left, but he's looking to the left, as in. So this is how he has his keyboard over here to the right. Oh yeah, real quick, here, I'll let you watch this sequence because it's pretty cool. I was like, what is going on here? I didn't think I could do it, so I got out. 14 health left. No heals. And as you can see, I'm a very good here. Oh my god! The smallest circle ever, and I didn't get it recorded. I recorded it. Did you hear what I said there? I said the smallest circle ever, and I didn't record it because I had stopped live streaming, I think Saturday night, because I was like, I'm done, I don't want to play anymore. So I decided to go to sleep, but then I thought, I'll do one more. And I won it. It was a crown win because I picked up somebody's crown in the beginning of the game someplace. And I can't click on the match stats, but yeah. So, all right, let's see here. Hands inside your face video. Headshot kill feed. That's good. Yeah, you know, I'm going to try all these. Like Russian dolls, one video nested inside another in picture video. I'm not explaining myself too well as normal. What's up, Jason? Are you off today? I'm working from home, Dusty. Good morning, and thanks for joining and hanging out. I'm going to be finishing off here in about 7 minutes or so at the most. I'll have been yapping away for a good hour. If you put that pic lower left, it would be perfect. Having images in your peripheral will affect your ability negatively. Yeah, I agree. I don't mind your original layout, but I don't have watch a lot of gaming streams. Not yet, anyway. At least one gaming stream that you might watch, right? I gotta go do some work. Yes, indeed, Don, myself as well. The edges in the middle of the screen is definitely going to limit your view. Right. No, agree. But I actually don't see the talking heads because that's Prism Live. All of this, right, this is on the Prism Live screen. I don't see any of that in my actual gameplay, you know. So whatever is in the gameplay is just the is my gameplay. So if that makes sense, you know. So yeah, I got some ideas, got some playing around to do with this all, but yeah, I'll try different things here and there and see about figuring out how I want things to look. Scene. So, but I am gonna wrap things up because 2 reasons. I got work to do. I got some work to do. Irene, thank you very much. I appreciate you watching. For sure. I'll be finishing off here in just a few moments. Plus I got to go to the bathroom. Maggie probably has to go to the bathroom. And yeah, we'll go from there. But I appreciate you guys hanging out with me this morning. Big picture, bottom line, for those of you that are still with us, you know, it's all about, you know, efficiency. And what does your plan of the day look like? Maybe I'll get on later on this evening for a thought of the day. Every night at the academy during plebe summer, we had to write down our thought of the day, whatever that thought was, positive, negative, neutral, whatever that thought of the day was before we go to bed. Why? That was just a requirement. And then we wrote these things down and they gave it to us at the end of the night. And so I'm thinking to do a, kind of like a, fireside chat, night stream, 10 minutes tops of my thought of the day, my successes, failures, something I learned, something I did new at the end of the day, just to summarize what I have going on. Because my channel's kind of like a vlogging, but that and or not, because I might be busy playing Fortnite. But regardless, and so if anything, you'll see me at Cyraval in that Fortnite game channel that I've created. So appreciate you guys hanging out with me today. Have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow for sure before I go to work, and it will be earlier tomorrow because it's Tuesday. And it'll be a lot shorter. And that was the nice thing about drive streaming. I could get the message out because I was limited on time and not go off on all these different tangents and not philosophize so much, But again, thank you very much for joining and hanging out. I will talk to you guys later on. All right.